Welcome to semester 2 of the App Creators class. We're going to build off of what we learned in semester 1, and we're going to start off with an easier app called Google Wikipedia Search. So we're basically going to use one input to display multiple outputs on the screen. So the user or the customer on this one wants to type into a text box and have it show the displays for both Google and Wikipedia. Now, you might want to take this app and idea and create your own app when you're done to something that is more consumer friendly, such as comparing prices of groceries against multiple grocery stores or different things along, or an image search that pulls from different image engines to give you a little bit more user friendly based on what you want to design. But here's my design screen. So I have a banner here that says Wiki Google Setup. My second horizontal arrangement, I have two checkboxes, one that I'm going to have activate Google, and the other one that I'm going to activate Wikipedia, and my text box in the middle for input. Another horizontal arrangement, I have two web viewers. We can see here in the user interface, web viewers are here. And then I have a button on the bottom in another horizontal arrangement that's going to activate this. My coding is really simple on this. When that button 1 is clicked, I have two conditional statements. If checkbox 1 is checked, if checkbox 2 is checked. If those are checked here, I'm going to have my web viewer go to this web page and have my web viewer go to this web page. Now, the input for that web page is going to be what's in text box. So I'm going to join what's in the text box to the URL above. Now, how did I get these URLs? So what I ended up doing is if you do a Google search, you're going to notice that I get this equal sign here. So I'm just going to come over here and go to Google to show you. And you can see I have this equal sign, and I'm going to do a safe search up to this point. If I copy this, whatever comes after this is going to be joined with my what's in text box 1. So if I have the word cat, it's going to join it with cat, and Google will search according to this. But basically what we're doing is we're hijacking Google's search engine here by using their starter code. If we go to Wikipedia, we can look at the same thing. We have that Wikipedia here. I'm going to copy this piece of code. I'm going to paste it into my join, and it'll join with my text box. So now when I hit this button here, whatever's in here will be joined to the Google search web address and the Wikipedia web address. Now, I can't show this on the emulator because the emulator blocks this, but this will work when we go and work with our tablets or on your cell phone. Now, the same thing, if you look, I came to Walmart, I could do the same thing. So I put in dog food for an example. So I take it up to that equal sign. I'm going to come back here into my blocks. I can paste that in here. If I go over to Target, again, I did dog food and I went up to that equal sign. I can paste that in here. Now, if these checkboxes are checked, whatever I type in here, so if I type in PlayStation 5, what's going to happen is it will use that web address for Target and Walmart, attach it to the end PlayStation 5, and it'll display in this screen and this screen, both of those stores, whatever would come up to the PlayStation 5. So again, this is just a way to have one input, what's in our text box here, to do multiple inputs. I could use many web viewers on here and search as many websites as I'd want, but what you have to pay attention to is the actual size of the screen that you're working on, that you don't want to display a bunch of websites, extremely small. So I hope this helps as you design your first app in semester 2.